Called it. I knew the Jurassic franchise wasn't done after Dominion. I even called it in my review of Dominion. Although I did not think it would be this soon after Dominion. 3 years, that's all it takes, I guess, for a 4th Jurassic World movie to come out. 7th movie overall in the franchise. We got our first official trailer this morning for Jurassic World Rebirth, which I'm guessing is going to be the first of another new trilogy, episodes 7, 8, and 9, because that is just the way, you know? But we got a new crew of people that we're following this time, new characters played by new actors, a new story altogether. So what do we got? We start off with Scarlett Johansson as Zora Bennett, a covert operation expert. Alright, so we're in pretty good hands. ScarJo's a pretty big action star. When you got Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff leading the charge, it's safe to assume that you're gonna be safe, most likely. Unless you need the Soul Stone, in which case, yeah, you're kind of fucked. Too soon. And then we have paleontologist Dr. Henry Loomis, played by Jonathan Bailey, which, yeah, alright, several things about this. First of all, just getting this out of the way, the fact that his last name is Loomis immediately reminds me of the character from Halloween, because that name is synonymous with those movies. I mean, yeah, the Scream movies as well, but that's because of Halloween. You gotta think someone who worked on this movie is a big fan of those franchises, so that's kind of funny. But also, yeah, it's Jonathan Bailey. That's Fiyero from Wicked. From now to the end of my life, I'm gonna see him as that role. So it's just crazy to see him like this in this movie. I mean, not only with the glasses, but with an American accent?
I suppose we could try and get it from the parent, but they're a flying carnivore the size of an F-16.
Oh man, that is weird. That's gonna take me a lot of getting used to. Cause I was pretty much expecting him to stroll up like, I see that once again the responsibility to corrupt my fellow students falls to me. So yeah, hearing this, I don't know, it was strange. But alright, moving on. It looks like these two are assigned for a mission to look for a medical breakthrough that could save countless lives, and it comes from the largest dinosaurs on the planet, to which I'm like, okay, what? Since when does dinosaur DNA have anything to do with human DNA? Regenerative abilities, we've seen what happens when people try to do that with lizard DNA. You've heard of the Spider-Man villain, the Lizard, right? Because that sounds like exactly what we're talking about here. So yeah, not smart. Not smart at all. So they get Mahershala Ali as Duncan Kincaid to be the team leader. He's always fun to watch, usually anyway. Or at least he's a really good actor, that's for sure. I've never seen him be bad once. So yeah, those are our 3 biggest names in the movie. Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey, and Mahershala Ali. Not bad at all. And then we get this information.
This island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
Alright, so that's Isla Sorna, right? From the Lost World Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park 3, right? Because that's what that was, wasn't it? It's the other island. The original island with the park on it was Isla Nublar. That island's volcano blew up in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. And the other island was Isla Sorna, where they did all the research first. So it looks like we're going back there this time around. Alright then. Hey, it's your call, studios and writers. If you want to remind us of subpar movies, then be our guest. I'm just saying. So they need to get the DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs?
We need DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs.
Okay, I don't see what size has to do with it. Then again, I'm no scientist, so what the fuck do I know? Maybe when it comes to dinosaurs and medical research and DNA, size does matter. Who could say? Except for, you know, actual scientists who do medical research. The trailer goes on and we get to this part.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park. The worst of the worst were left here.
What? Okay, this is getting old at this point. It's like with each new Jurassic movie, they need to outdo it. They need to outdo what they did last time, so we need to have something even bigger and scarier and meaner and more aggressive. You know the drill. So now we're at the worst of the worst, the failed experiments from Jurassic Park. This is the kind of stuff that just makes me roll my eyes. Because really, like, how much worse can you get from even the original Jurassic Park movie? The original T-Rex, she was pretty damn bad, and so were those fucking raptors, man. They were as bad and scary as it gets. And you might think that's nostalgia talking, but for me, it's not. Because I'm literally not nostalgically attached to the original movie. I didn't really grow up with it. I'm certainly familiar with it, but it's not a movie that's in here, you know? Even though I'm wearing the shirt, but it's... Alright, moving on. Point is, it's not nostalgia, it's just logic. The original T-Rex and raptors, they were pretty dangerous, and I don't get these movies' needs to outdo them. That being said, the action in this trailer does look pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. The action sequences, when I'm watching them, I was like, yeah, that looks entertaining, like a fun summer blockbuster type of movie, like these movies are. Like they always have been. Generally speaking, these movies usually don't fail in that aspect, except for the last one, Dominion. So these action scenes here, they should be pretty cool, as long as they're not too poorly edited with shaky cam and quick cuts. Let's learn from the last movie. They don't seem really intense or scary, except for maybe this scene. But then that leads me to this question. what is that? Just from this shot, I don't recognize it. But then we get to the last part of the trailer, and I start thinking to myself, most of these dinos don't look like dinosaurs that I recognize even from these movies. They all look like mutant dinosaurs. And I get that they all come from genetic splicing. That's been the case since the first movie. But the whole like fusing of species, that's never really worked. And I mean that in a fourth wall breaking sense. Like us as audiences, we never really gravitated towards that idea, except maybe a little for the first Jurassic World movie, because I really enjoyed that one. But now 3 movies later, it's getting old. And it's got me looking at this thing, for example, and being like, what is that? A giant crocodile type thing? Coming up out of the water all like, Killer Croc got nothing on me. I don't know. Granted, none of the dino designs, even since the first movie, have been actually accurate. Like, it's well known at this point that velociraptors in real life had feathers. The ones in these movies do not. So we don't go into these movies to see the dinosaurs for biological accuracy. We go to watch them to have popcorn fun. In the end, Jurassic World Rebirth could be good, it could be bad, or it could be mid. Honestly, I have no idea. It's too early for me to tell at this point, and truth be told, I don't really care if it's good or not. There are movies that are coming out this year that I have a lot more stakes in than this one, like Superman, for example, which is coming out not too long after this movie. So yeah, good luck, Jurassic World Rebirth. If I were to make a prediction, this movie's second week in the box office is not looking good. Alright, so our first official trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth. Have you watched it yet? What are your thoughts on it? Do you think it could be fun, or do you think it's just gonna be another shitty Jurassic World movie? Whatever opinion you have is great as long as it's honest, so whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And of course, thank you for subscribing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm on that Mario Kart 8 grind. I've been playing a lot with a friend of mine recently, and he kicks my ass pretty much every time, so I gotta catch up. Peace!